Vivek. I just love your tips and hearing you here each and every week. For those of you that haven't read some of his articles or follow him on Twitter, you definitely should. His voice is so controversial and all about change that you'll get inspired. And now we head over to Silicon Valley, where our new host, Justine, sits down with Kevin Kelly. He's a renowned author and has written books like Do and Basics Before Buzz. Let's go take a look.
I was born in a gas station, so I've been selling and dealing with people since the age of 6, pretty much.
You were born in a gas station?
Not physically, clearly,
okay.
you know, but we owned a gas station
okay.
and a little convenience store, and so from the age of 6 I've been dealing with people. What happened was I came out of college, I did my marketing degree, I was placed in companies, I broke their sales records, and then I started asking myself this question: why do people continually talk to me about two words, energy and enthusiasm? So when I started my own business, number one stream was to build other businesses. Number two was to find out the answer to that question is, what is the source of energy and enthusiasm? And then in 1996 I decided, you know, I've got to be the message. I've got to live my philosophy. So I decided to set the goal of writing a best-selling book. The book was a mega bestseller. It was called How When You Don't Know How. And it was the start of this whole journey into speaking on motivation, entrepreneurship, just living life and just being the message. I don't believe in this issue that you bring a message. I believe you should be the message, and I think I am.
As I said, I was lucky enough to witness you speaking in front of a large crowd, and I know that you did this dance.
Keep marching. Turn to the person beside you. Give them a nice massage.
Can you explain why you had us do a dance in the middle of the room?
In that little metaphor of dance, I've delivered two key messages: the importance of delivering quality attention and experience, and number two, the importance of awareness. Who are you when you are dancing? That tells you a lot about yourself.
That's so true. For entrepreneurs, you have to be willing to put yourself outside of your comfort zone.
The number one thing that stops people from setting up a business worldwide is fear of failure. That's scientific fact from Global Entrepreneurial Monitoring.
I know you talk a lot about just dropping that space that we put up between ourselves and others.
Sure.
And we see others as always students, or, you know, we kind of have that separation. So
because the reality is most people's ego gets in the way and say, oh no, I can only learn from the guru, I can only learn from the teacher. Everybody is a teacher. And you know who the greatest teacher is? The most annoying person you know. They are amazing teachers because they're actually stretching you. They're bringing you outside your boundaries. So they're telling you that when this happens, you react. So they're actually fantastic teachers. So yeah.
So I can learn more about myself through people who annoy me or push me, or are just people who have brought some challenges into my life.
Yeah, look hey, it's not our choice of company, but I am saying that when you're in that company, you can learn a lot. And everybody can be your teacher. So look, life is an inside-out journey. To do with exceptional execution, it starts inside, without a doubt.
So what advice would you give young entrepreneurs?
The most important attribute a leader should develop is self-awareness. They've got to take that trip, number one. Number two, focus on the word attention. They have got to be in the moment. They have to deliver quality attention to both their customers and co-workers. And what I'm suggesting is to go one step further and focus on building friendships.
I think the customer as a concept is dead. And we need to focus on building relationships, friendships, not customer relationships. Now, friends, of course, doesn't mean Facebook friends. It means real friends. For somebody that wants to build friendships as opposed to customer relationships, ask yourself this question. When was the last time you got business for your client?
So it sounds like the environment that entrepreneurs are living in today is so interconnected that awareness and attention is vital to their survival.
The gorilla in the room is self-awareness and nobody's talking about it.
Yeah.
Yet the guy comes in, he sits in front of me, and before he opens his mouth or before she opens her mouth, I go, sorry, I can't do business with you. But I didn't talk yet, but you did. Your presence has just told me I can't deal with you.
Wow, there's so much power in everything that you're saying.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Kevin, and your wisdom. I can tell that this is something that you put your life's work into, and you have 5 fabulous books to show for it. So thanks again for coming out.
Thanks, Justine.
Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Justine. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin, I love your story about how you were born in a gas station. I think we should stick with what Justine was trying to say. Your story would be a little bit better if you were actually born in a gas station. Just a tip.